Hey Capricorn, it's Jen here from Tarot Spirit here for your May 2016 tarot reading. I was waiting for the last video I did to upload, and I was sitting here shuffling thinking about you, and cards just kept coming out, and they're the most amazing cards. So I know people like to see me shuffle, but I'm not going to. Oh my God, this card has come out for almost every reading. I'm not going to. I'm not going to put them back because they're meant for you. So Four of Wands, the wedding card, the milestone, the celebratory milestone card, the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Wands, new love, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Cups. So I'm going to say some real new emotional beginnings, some taking things, either new relationships, taking relationships to the next level, families, having kids, finding out people are pregnant, messages about engagements, going to weddings, going to celebrations, milestones, graduations in May, a May thing. The Hermit, gaining enlightenment, maybe going to you may meet someone at someone else's wedding or celebration of some sort, anniversary party, whatever, graduation. May make you very introspective, all these new milestones going on. We have the Hermit card, the Justice card, wanting balance in your life, fairness, balance. Balance is really coming to mind more than it being like legal justice. Wanting to have a more balanced life. Also contracts, getting married, birth certificates, any sort of certificates, diplomas. This last card has been, for all these signs, has been not coming out. Is that it? I don't know if that's it. Take a deep breath while I'm waiting for this final card to come out. Oh, I just don't know which one it is. Okay. All right, I'm going to have to just cut the deck. Well, let's do that one. Oh, we got two. The Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Change. Change in how you're thinking, change in life, home, work. So it's interesting though, the bottom of the deck, this card doesn't really fit, so I'll have to figure out how it fits. This is the card about defending yourself without being defensive. So having the higher ground, sort of knowing that what you're doing is right for you. It's something you're passionate about, you care about. Just sort of the lesson behind this is to, just the facts, ma'am. State your case and not get defensive, not bring emotions into the situation because they're not warranted, they're not needed. You just need to state your case. You don't have to be on the defensive. There's nothing to defend. You're not wrong. You're not. It's not like if you haven't done anything wrong. You have a strong position. Just clearly state the facts and where you're coming from more than defending yourself or being defensive. So that's a card that's either like in our subconscious or somehow underlying this situation, which is kind of interesting because the cards that are out, again, are some sort of milestone, getting news and messages. Oh my God, I just realized we have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is change in almost every area of your life. So some of you are just going to have huge milestones, either you or someone close to you. And for whatever reason, if it's not you, maybe it's your child getting married, your child having a baby, your sister, your brother, Maybe you're graduating from high school, graduating from college, getting married, getting engaged, getting a promotion at work even. Your parents are retiring, someone's renewing their vows, any of those sorts of things. If it's happening to you, obviously it's a huge deal, but even if it happens to someone else, it can really make you introspective and really sort of examine your life and where you're going and what you want. And we have this is often called the happy family card, but I call it the happily ever after card. Because not everyone has a family in what their ideal happily ever after is. So this card really asks you to examine what your happily ever after is. Because it may look very different than what society tells you should be your happily ever after or what anyone else's happily ever after is. So maybe for some of you, you feel like everyone else is getting married, having babies, doing all these traditional things that you're supposed to do in life, and you don't want any of it. And so it's really causing you to go within and think, well, geez, should I be doing that? Do I want that? But I think the light that's in the hermit's lamp is your enlightenment, what your guiding light is. What makes sense out of all the things you've heard and learned and the wisdom you've gained? What feels right for you regardless of what religion, spirituality, society, your parents, yourself even tells you should be, and having the courage to let that go and lead with what feels right to you. What is your happily ever after? So all these things going on may make you really introspective, and it may also make you think about if people are, having all these things happen and you do want those things, you realize, how can you bring more balance into your life? Maybe you've been focusing too much on career, or maybe you've just been afraid to make the decision for whatever reason. Making sure you have enough that your relationships, because we have a lot of cups cards on the table, are a priority as much as you think they are, and just balancing the different aspects of your life. Maybe for some of you, these milestones have been a long time coming, but it is coming. The change is coming, and the change is coming in almost every area. For whatever reason, this is going to affect every area. Sorry, it's hard to get these. Every area of your life. We have the Knight of Pentacles, so some things you've been planning for a very long time are going to start to come to fruition. The Knight of Cups, changes in emotions, changing in again, this could be taking relationships to another level, new relationships for some of you, solidifying relationships, hearing news of others, or getting offers, and completely changing how you look at things, how you think about things, which again may come back to this what is your happily ever after card. So this is going to be a pretty interesting big month for you guys. Lots of change, which is wonderful, but I know not everyone embraces change because it can be really scary. So just try to don't be afraid to do some soul searching and just try to be balanced. And for some of you, even though this is something you've always wanted, it's going to still feel very fast, like that these are just, you know, came, things are happening really fast, even though they're what you wanted. So just give yourself a little bit of time before you know, to panic, to process it, and everything will be okay, because it probably is definitely what you were hoping for. It just, sometimes there are certain things you can't prepare for. Sometimes there isn't a good time, for me, it never really felt like a good time to have a baby. I kind of was just like, it's sort of, I just got to do it, because sort of taking that leap of faith, and it was wonderful. So sometimes there isn't perfect timing, and you just sort of have to jump in, because you may never feel 100% um, like the timing is exactly right. But this is a really interesting reading for you guys. So let me know how this plays out. Lots of changes, lots of news, lots of new beginnings, and but it's a really beautiful, positive spread. So I hope you have a really lovely May. Thank you so much for stopping by, and take care.